All right, guys, so let's start this video right now ASAP. So what is an investment? An investment is you putting your money into something that in some way can actually guarantee your capital, meaning you don't want to lose your capital, and your capital is the initial money you put into it, and your profit is the money you make on top of the money you put into it. Now, as an investor, the last thing you want to do is lose money, because if you lose your capital, you lose your tool, because that money is a tool for you to be able to make more money. And if you borrow a lot of money, for example, on a margin account, what happens is you can potentially just be out of business completely and lose a ton of money. So for context here, whenever I look at the Shiba Inu coin, right, the cryptocurrency, by the way, one of the latest ones out there, and by the way, there are around 13,000 cryptocurrencies now in circulation overall. So when I look at this coin, do I see, for example, an investment? Do I see a gamble? Or do I see a rocket heading straight to the moon? That's what I'm gonna break down in this video. Now, also, I'm gonna tell you this secret that somebody that basically made $1 million off of Shiba actually told me, okay? I promise you it's a real thing. I'll break it down in this video. But overall, as you guys know, I am a long-term investor. I have a lot of money into boring stuff that makes me a good amount of money, and I'm pretty much happy with it. But whenever you see, for example, people making this much money, this crazy amount of money, it makes a grown man have some serious FOMO. So if you don't want to miss out, like this video. On top of that, also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified, because I will keep you updated with all the latest and greatest things that are going on out there in the finance world. Now, first things first, guys, okay? When it comes to Shiba Inu, and by the way, I'll tell you the secret in a little minute. Just give me a second here. Let's go over the details first, because first thing comes first. Shiba Inu is one of those new meme stocks, okay? And it's gone up tremendously, meaning people have made a lot of money and some have made a lot of losses, to the point where basically it's gone up around 30 million%. Meaning, for context, if you had invested $1,000, that would have turned into around $300 million, okay? But I also saw a tweet saying, well, Tommy, in reality, if you would have put in $1,000 11 months ago, it would have turned into around $1.2 billion. Imagine that for a second. You put in $1,000 and it turns you into an instant billionaire in like around 11 months. It's crazy. It's like winning the lottery, right? And by the way, don't forget, there are over 13,000 cryptocurrencies out there, okay? So it's not like, hey, it was just obvious. It's not obvious whatsoever. But you know, the details I never hear when mentioning Shiba Inu is basically, well, they have around a quadrillion coins in supply, meaning there is nothing special about this coin. There is no scarcity. There is no really limited supply if there's just so much. It's not like gold or diamonds, right? And by the way, I think we have like around 143 carats, millions of diamonds, basically 143 million carats of diamonds in circulation. And we have around 1.2 to $2 trillion in circulation. But no, we have a quadrillion Shiba Inu, whatever the name is, in circulation. Basically a ton. It's like me walking around and stepping on one every time I take one step. That's how crazy it is. And by the way, whenever you create something, if there is no limitation, if there is no cap on it, if it's just everywhere, why would it be valuable? Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is also, for example, people don't mention that basically, by the way, all those diamond hand warriors, Tommy, diamond hands, we're gonna hold on forever. In reality, the average person that buys Shiba Inu holds on for like around 13 days. That is a real statistic. So all those warriors, all those Reddit people saying, Tommy, we're holding on forever. No, the average person is holding around for like around 13 days. That's what they usually do. Honestly, look it up. It's a real statistic. And lastly, guys, honestly, the only thing keeping this boat up is all the new money that's being invested into it. Now, what happens when this new money stops? Well, guess what? The people that got in loss are going to be smashed by that boat, right? That ship, because hey, only the new money is keeping it up. However, though, guys, no matter the details, when you hear about turning $1,000 into 300 million, it just gives you some serious FOMO, makes a grown man cry. And you're like, I gotta take a chance no matter what. But I really just want to be honest here, so you know what you're getting yourself into. So let's stay positive, guys. You know, so overall, let's try to be rational unemotional investors here, okay? And by the way, for context, let's try to look at this crypto, this Shiba, as if it was a stock. Now, when looking at a stock, what do we want to see? That the fundamentals actually make sense. Does the company have an edge over the competition? Is the company actually healthy? And am I willing to hold on to it for 10 years or 5 years? Basically, the long term. Do I trust it? And also, what is the price relative to the actual value? Because if you buy a company that's good, that's solid, but for way too much of an expensive price, then it doesn't make any sense because basically you're overpaying for it. So let's look at Shiba. Is it a good investment? If you look at the fundamentals here, well, Tommy, it is. And here's why, okay? Here are some of the things that have been raised to my attention. First thing is first. Well, Tommy, I can trade and I can buy a few NFTs on it. I can also basically earn potential interest on my shares in it. And on top of that, lastly, they're also working on a decentralized exchange. And not just that, Tommy, they also have a very popular, strong brand, which matters a lot because they're on top 9, almost trailing behind Dogecoin, and they're trying to beat Dogecoin, right? That's the idea here. But the last thing is, let's be real here, the big potential is that if Robinhood allows people to actually trade and buy Shiba and their platform, that's going to bring a lot of new money, which basically means if that does happen, the price is going to skyrocket and you're going to see a lot of people making a lot of money, potentially. People are buying not because of the whole decentralized exchange, because of the NFTs, because, oh my gosh, it's like a strong brand. No. People are buying honestly because they want to make some quick money, and they use those things to kind of like justify their actions, say like, hey, no, it's a real investment, Tommy, and there's a lot of potential there, okay? But let's be real, most people out there, 80 to 90% of them, are just buying because they want to make some quick cash, and I really do understand it, okay? But you can't play yourself. It's like the equivalent of marrying a girl because basically, although she has nothing in common with you, you don't really like her that much, but she has a big personality, if you know what I mean. Vice versa for the girls. And you know, it's like that, but you know, like the reason you're buying it is not because of the personality, you're buying it for the personality, right? So it's just trying to make some quick money. So let's talk about this big secret, the Elon Musk effect, and also the confirmation bias, okay? And this is very interesting, so stick around for it, okay? Now, here's what happened, guys, okay? Yesterday, I was hanging out with my aunt. She's around 64 years old, and I don't know when I became like the IT management for my family, but every time I'm around them, I need to fix somebody's phone or their TV or reset something. So she told me, Tommy, fix my phone, install this app, and I saw this app on her phone, and it was actually the crypto app. And I said, what are you investing money into? She said, Tommy, well, I heard about Bitcoin and I heard about Shiba, and everyone's making money, and I want to make money too. I don't want to be left out, okay? And by the way, for context here, this lady has around 5 to 10 units of real estate and has been retired for a super long time and makes basically all of her money passively. So it's not like she's stupid or anything like that crazy. She knows what she does with real estate, but this environment right here, she just wants to make money. Honestly, like around 99% of everyone out there, okay? And they don't really know anything about it whatsoever. So right mid-conversation, my cousin comes by and says, Tommy, well, this is actually super lit, okay? It's super real because I have a friend that made $1 million from Shiba, okay? Legit, like $1 million. And Tommy, I've also made 40% in the past 7 days, okay? And he grabbed his phone and showed me, hey, Tommy, here's the money that I've made. Now, honestly, I've learned this valuable tool when listening to people. It's called the shut up and listen tool. I shut up and I listen and I try to understand and not judge. That's my main thing. So he took me to his house and told me, I'm gonna tell you some secrets so you can actually get put on and actually make some serious money. By the way, in my family, people don't really know what I do. Like I invest a lot of money and stuff like that. It's more like I give tips here and there. They take it if they want to. But yeah, we go to his house and the magical secrets were basically on YouTube. People on YouTube telling him exactly that Shiba is so big, is so massive, and people made X amount, people made money here and here and here. And by the way, it's all like testimonials, people trying to make you to do something by showing you, hey, they did it, so you can do it too. And he tells me, Tommy, here's the secret. Listen up closely about what my friend told me, the one that made that $1 million. He told me this, okay? Here is the Elon Musk effect, guys. He told me, well, Elon Musk said he's not investing, but we know that he's pretending. So what he wants is for the price to go down, and that's why we're having a correction right now. And once it goes down low enough, he's gonna go ahead and buy into it and then announce. And when that happens, we are going to make a ton of money. And not just that, Tommy, when Robinhood allows this basically crypto in their platform, we're also gonna make a lot of money. By the way, for context, if you guys didn't know this, Robinhood made around $30 million from you guys trading Dogecoin. The house never loses, okay? They're not interested in you if you make money or lose money, because whenever you buy and sell, they make money either way. The house never loses. Now, when my cousin was telling me this, guys, he genuinely believed everything he was saying. And to me, it sounded like speculation 101. So after I listened, I said, bro, if you want, I can teach you how to invest into index funds. And he told me, Tommy, that sounds too risky. And that's when I just shut up and I listened and I stepped back, okay? Because it's kind of crazy. But overall, here's what I mean when I say the Elon Musk effect. You know, it's not that people think that Elon Musk is so smart. Is that people understand that a lot of people listen to him. So whenever he talks and tweets, he kind of moves the needle. So what you have is, for example, a lot of people waiting for him to say something to then go ahead and take action and then potentially make a lot of money or potentially lose a ton of money. And now, by the way, if you ask me, it's like investing without a brain. You know, oh, no offense, by the way, but although I love Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, they're my heroes, I don't care what he says. I'm not just going to basically blindly invest into whatever he's investing into. I have to do my own analysis to actually comprehend what he's doing. Because it's not going to be like what's beneficial for him doesn't mean it's beneficial for me, because I don't know exactly what he's doing. You know what I mean? So although Elon Musk might say something, do you really know where that's coming from and what the intentions actually are? So you kind of want to, it's kind of like, I want to make sure I can comprehend something, and I'm not just relying on whatever you're saying. That's what I'm telling you here. And lastly, confirmation bias is that basically what this means is people seek information that confirms what they believe. And whatever doesn't seem to fit, it just basically goes in through one ear to the next ear. Because when I mentioned, hey, this is very volatile, people are trading back and forth, you might lose all your money. If you already made money, consider, for example, selling your shares and just basically keeping, well, selling the coins you have and basically just keeping the house's money inside there and letting that be at risk, but not your money anymore. And it was like, whoop, whoop, you know, because it's just not what people want to hear. So overall, what's my advice here? And what's my opinion here? Is it a good investment or is it not? Well, like I said before, an investment is something you can actually guarantee your capital. You can actually buy with a safety of margin. Meaning when I buy this, I can buy with a safety of margin to make sure I don't lose my money. Is that what Shiba is? The answer is obviously it's not. But let's be real. The number one thing is, I don't care if you're investing into it, but I do care that you understand what you're basically doing. It's not an investment, it's more like a gamble. And as soon as when you do realize that, you'll have a lot more fun because you realize what you're actually doing, and it's basically gambling and it's basically fun. But my advice is this one thing: follow the 90-10 rule. 90% of your money into things you understand that are boring, but will make you money in the long term. And then 10% into that gambling thing right there to make you money or lose your money. If you make a lot of money, great. If you lose your money, fine, but you still won't go broke. And by the way, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, one thing you have to understand is this. First of all, thank you. I really appreciate it. But second of all is understand that Robinhood trading platforms don't lose, and they don't care whether you make money or lose money. They make money by you trading back and forth. That's what they basically want. And the third thing is, guys, for all those YouTubers that have zero class and zero dignity, my thing is this, okay, guys? On YouTube, we make a lot of money by talking about these topics. The reason I made this video is to educate you on it, let you know the potential risks, let you know what you're actually doing, and what might actually happen, you know? But guess what? I'm also gonna make money by making this video. And there are people out there, creators, that solely make these videos and don't try to tell you anything else, but just tell you, hey, it's gonna go up all the way to the moon. And that's what I don't like, and I actually have a bone to pick with those people. And I can't stand people being taken advantage of. So my advice is this, guys, okay? Whenever you're watching a YouTuber telling you, put your money in this, you know, put your money here, put your money there. My advice is, listen to their words carefully. If somebody tells you the pros, the cons, the truth, most likely they're trustworthy. But somebody only tells you, hey, positive, 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 to the moon, and ignores all the negative news or anything like that, most likely not the person you want to be following. Okay, so just be very careful. Again, I find all the memes very funny, honestly. Like, I'm actually like laughing all the time. But I just want to make sure you guys basically know the risks you guys are actually going through, and just understand that if you put money into it, just don't put your life savings into it. If you make money, great. If you don't, then you didn't lose all your money. That's the idea. So play safe and understand that only you are responsible for you. The YouTubers make money their own way by talking about it. The brokers firms make money by you trading back and forth. So you gotta look out for you. And I try to do it for you too, but I can't always make a video all the time about it because I only post 3 times a week. So that's why I'm making this video. Guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, comment down below, let me know. And if you want some videos on basically like stocks to invest into, funds to invest into, the boring stuff, comment down below, let me know, and I'll get to work on those also. And on top of that, also, if you want to talk to me one-on-one and call me, the link is down below. Talk to me for free, or send me a DM on Instagram at TommyBryson, or on top of that, watch more content here, and on top of that, click my face right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and peace.